Nathan Myhrvold, the former chief technology officer at Microsoft, is the co-founder of Intellectual Ventures, a company simply known as IV.
Our only job is to invent. And so we try to swing for the fences and try to solve really big problems. And sometimes we do. Sometimes we don't, but we'd rather try and fail than not to try at all.
Maybe you want to fight malaria by killing the female mosquitoes that carry the virus. IV has a plan.
We've focused a lot of energy on the problem of malaria. It's probably the worst infectious disease in the world. About 500 million cases a year. Over 1 million people die every year, mostly children. And as crazy as it sounds, we have a system that finds mosquitoes in the air. We find them optically and through radar. Then we lock on them, target them, and shoot them out of the sky with lasers.
And how do you tell the females from the males?
Well, the same way the mosquitoes do. Females are slightly larger, and they have a different wing beat frequency.
If adapting Star Wars missile defense technology to killing mosquitoes sounds crazy, consider IV's belief that they can simply and relatively cheaply control hurricanes.
Now, that sounds loony, right? But in fact...
I wasn't going to say it, but...
Well, at first blush, when you look at it, you say, well, God, how on earth are you going to change a hurricane? But it turns out there's a way.
Warm water on the ocean's surface fuels hurricanes, making them more powerful and deadly. IV solution? A plastic inner tube and a flexible cylinder that uses only wave power to force the warm water down, mixing it with the cold water below, causing the surface to cool.
Here we've colored the water red so you can see we have red water that is filling up this tube, and now it's coming up and it's swirling around and mixing.
So the red water's the warm water, and it goes down the tube into the cold water and comes out and dissipates and cools off, therefore?
Right.
Well, how big does this thing have to be in the ocean?
Somewhere between 100 feet to several hundred feet across and a few hundred feet deep.
And just one of these things will do the job?
No, if you wanted to eliminate hurricanes or to reduce the strength of hurricanes, you would have to deploy a few thousand of these in, for example, the Gulf of Mexico.
How much would this cost?
A lot less than a hurricane.